fucking a pain in the freaking ass because he's going
Yeah,
too
no
damn
kidding.
fast to be able to do it properly.
Should I get a windrower? Or
We're
Yeah,
gonna
probably
need
be a
one.
good idea.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
you
you ain't gonna
definitely
wanna
want to
follow
buy the
his
biggest
tracks.
one possible because this is ridiculous.
we already own the biggest one, so I'll just find it around the map somewhere. Where did Tyler leave it?
It's by the grass field. I think we actually have one under the barn, under the.
Aha.
We're actually gonna need that bale trailer first if you want to find that in the truck.
Wait, me? Okay.
Well, just because we're gonna have to pick up the bales before we windrow, because there is quite a few bales out here already. So
I have the
Well, I
green
can
and
get the
gold
bale
truck.
trailer.
Why is this loaded with bales? Unload. Arr.
we're a pirate now. Yo ho ho. Where's the
From the
butler
state of pirates. Or at least one of the more famous ones.
Okay, I got a windrower. This thing?
Nice.
It's a big green crone.
Yeah.
This thing harvests so slow.
Oh my god, there's a truck in the middle of the road and it bugs me. I have to take that one instead.
I mean, if it's just a little too slow, you can turn off the speed limit and then just set your cruise control to like a reasonable amount.
Yeah, like if you don't want to harvest at 6 miles an hour, put it to like 8 or 9.
Or
It only harvests at
even
4.
even 15. You know, you can do a 15 and be pretty good.
I just
It's
set
the
it at
40
8.
that's just too much.
I just put it at 8.
Well,
There you go.
15 kilometers an hour is a lot different than 15 miles an hour.
No, this
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
fair
is
enough, fair
miles.
Yeah, I'm in kilometers. Like right now, I'm picking up at 17 kilometers an hour.
We'll go 10. 10 seems reasonable.
There you go. I feel like I'm gonna have to switch to miles an hour just so that I can be like accurate with you guys.
That or we can switch to kilometers an hour.
No.
Because the
There-
metric system's
yeah.
superior.
Maybe you should switch to kilometers, and then Giant will always feel like he's going fast enough because the numbers are higher.
No, the standard is far superior than metric.
Okay, so
you know what? I personally don't like I am a mix. I don't really like metric for making things. I'm a machinist by trade, and honestly, I work on all Imperial. But I prefer kilometers over miles, and I use Celsius instead of Fahrenheit.
See, I find that
So-
interesting because where I work, we use nothing but metric. Because our tolerance on a lot of our parts is only like 3 to 4 microns.
sorry.
And
It was not fast enough.
I prefer metric for when I'm making something.
Maybe it's just because that's what I was brought up in. I don't know.
What I think we should do is we should all get together and we should make a completely different form of measurement, and that's what we should force everyone to use.
They
See,
tried
no,
that.
this
That's how we ended
header's-
up with metric and
this-
Imperial.
This thing is still missing stuff.
Yeah, it's because the ground's not flat. So if you had like flat fields, then you wouldn't miss stuff. But what happens is when you have a big long header, it spans such a wide area that any dip in between it misses. So if you want to get it, you have to come at it from a different angle so that it sits down on the ground the entire time. It works more often than not by going in straight lines instead of, you know, here, there, and everywhere, because you end up going across flatter areas. But that's what's happening is there's dips in the land, so
Yep.
you miss parts. I mean, if
And-
you'd like to make sure that you get all of it, we can get you a nice 6-meter header.
No.
Yeah, get the Sampo Rosenlu.
Yeah.
which is still the longest name for a combine I've ever heard.
I was gonna say, if Mickey ever gets on, that's pretty much what he's gonna be stuck with leasing, because I think he's only got like 10 grand now.
Actually,
100.
Tyler gave him 100.
I loaned him 100.
Oh, you loaned him extra.
Well, because he was literally down to. He wouldn't be able to even afford to lease anything.
No, I made sure he had enough to lease everything. But
No, after
then,
you
well,
got up-
after he reseeded it again, maybe not.
Yeah, because he went and got more seed.
And fertilizer.
Yeah, well,
Who is it you're talking about?
One of the other guys that jump in here with us. So
Yeah.
is this yielding a lot of straw?
It's hard to...
like bales wise,
Yeah.
it's hard to say. We have almost a full semi truck trailer for us, so. And I'm
So-
still going with no end in sight, so.
Did y'all meet each other all from other games, or?
Yep.
I found him at a. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Hey, Sassy's streaming. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, I don't want to know.
No. So I'm okay if I get banned. I don't really care. I don't stream enough to care. I mean, I don't know who has been cutting this field, but they need fired.
Agreed. But yeah, I ran into Sassy and Giant quite by accident, playing Railroads online, and they happened to have a server that didn't have a password on it. So I jumped in, and they didn't realize there was no password on it at the time. And then we ended up starting to talk, because there's no in-game chat in that game. We started to talk after they gave me their Discord by spelling the Discord and Railroad track on the ground.
I forgot about that. Oh, that was great.
Seriously, you did that?
Yeah,
Yep.
there's no in-game chat at all. No text, no voice, no nothing.
So it's a pre-early access game. Like there's no, like it's in beta very much. So
Yeah.
So
And so, I think I spelled out like DISC, and then I gave him. I can't remember my name or Sassy's name.
yeah, I don't remember,
Oh.
but yeah.
Oh, that was great. I forgot all about that.
I know Sassy. I know him from real life. We're good
Sorry
friends.
about your luck.
I
Even though
wouldn't
he's
say
been
good
offered-
friends.
Okay, we're both bad, but we're friends. Okay, so, and I met Tyler because through another friend that I have, that Tyler's friends with. His what is he going by now? Geared? No, not Geared.
Salty DJ, I think.
Oh. Yeah, but I met him through War Robots. We were playing it for a while until it just got way too pay to win, and we left from there and started playing other games together, and that's how I met the Giant.
Nice.
And
I think you might mean what, Armored Warfare?
Yep.
God, I hate that game.
Here you are, telling me to play it.
That was back then. Now this is bad.
I still like it every once in a while. It's just there's too much grind. I gotta take a break from it.
That is probably the most. I think that game is far more grindy than this game. And this game is literally a game about waiting.
I mean, it is, but there's a lot of things that you can do in the settings to make it a lot less. And I
Well, and
think
then once
just
you get a
need to
whole bunch of
actually,
stuff going, it's like.
Well,
y- you-
that is the other problem is like you jumped into the game and like it's nice having everything, but at the same time it's too much.
Your character's T-posing on my screen.
so it makes it hard because you just go over
Yeah.
just so big of stuff, and then yeah.
So I don't like
Oh.
little farming. That's why I just went straight for the mega, because I'm like, I want. So my ultimate goal was I was
I'll
trying.
be back in 1 sec. I gotta help
Okay,
bring laundry upstairs.
you can go do mine too. No, like my thing with this game is I was trying to make my own map. I want this massive field. 'Cause I want to see how much money you can get from each thing on a massive scale. Like, after doing beets and potatoes, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not happening. But like one guy I follow on YouTube, they wanted to see how much money they could get, and they made their own flat map of like grass, and they went and baled all of it and turned it to silage. And I think out of one field they got like, I think it's like north of 20 million. But now, so say like if Zlur or whoever wanted to start something and you do it normally, I would be all for getting in and helping them. I just, if it's mine, it's going to be big or nothing. Cause I'd like to get rid of all these trees and all these train tracks, all these buildings, and have one big field.
You can't get rid of the train tracks though.
In the map editor.
Well, yeah, in the map editor. You can. I wonder if you can actually. Can you take the train out too? By the way, we still have to bale that field of grass we cut.
One of the things I wanted to do is, if I could ever get the money, is have a game like that running, where there are certain people that log in and like they log in at certain times each day. I mean, if you can, you can. I mean, it's not like force, but have it moving at like real time, for most of the time, but then occasionally go in and speed things up, and that way, what it can do is it can give people like different times throughout the week to log in and have fields assigned to each person, and each person come in and they do their own thing and everything, and kind of like have it working almost like a real farm in real life. I've always wanted to do something like that with it, but running a server like that costs money if you don't have the money to start your own.
You know, it don't take a lot of resources to start your own server. Like, you can have a server running on like an Intel i3.
Yeah, but
and you can do like 60 gigs of RAM. Like the RAM I bought for my other computer, I got 64 gigs for $120. I mean,
yeah, I have no income though.
I know what I'm saying, or you could just. Some people would be willing to give you like maybe a 16 gig here and there, or even get DDR3 where it's dime a dozen.
Are they that cheap now?
I mean, yeah, because DDR5's out. Like right now, with everything going on this, let me look.
DDR4 is...
I am using 3% of my RAM, 1% of my hard disk, and does it say? It doesn't say about my RAM. Let me remote in.
I see now you can get like 32 gigs of DDR4 for like $100 of like the really high end stuff.
With
But
all
how
of
many
its-
mega transfers per second is it?
3600.
Yeah, that's what mine
Okay,
is.
so that's not terrible.
Mine, the one I have in my server right now is 3200, and I'm only using 2.3 gigs of RAM with all of us in here. Oh,
Yeah.
what is going on?
is going on?
I tabbed out and it came back to me pushing Sassy's truck over. Oh hey, I get to ban somebody in my chat already.
Nice. I love doing that. It's so satisfying. Hit that button, just ban them.
Why?
Because they're spam bots. It's like, hey, I want to promote your channel, but come here first. Ban hammer.
You need $1,000 to me. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Oh, I love the
Okay.
fact that I can
Got
just sit here and
everything.
steal the bales right out of the baler.
Yep. Hey, I want to watch the baler poop bales. You can have them once they hit the ground. But that is pretty funny. It's
Huh?
like I'm literally driving the baler and I get no satisfaction because there's nothing coming out.
What is he doing? Following behind you? Real close?
He was really close beside me, and the way this baler, it finishes a bale, but it doesn't pop it out until the next one pushes it out.
Yeah.
So he was sitting right beside me, so it knows that there's a finished bale there, so he was sitting there and just freaking grabbing that bale before it came out and actually hit the ground.
Nice.
You know.
Why won't you let me pick? Is it really? I can't plant here? Or I can't pick them up, but you let me plant.
Ooh, a new vehicle. What did we get?
Cultivator.
Arr.
Which one, the
True
flex
Flex
coil?
operations.
So we already have 2 flex coils, so
What did I get?
A cultivator.
Yeah, I did get a flex coil.
why? We already have 2.
I don't know.
I
We
don't
could
know where
ask
they
you
were
the
at.
same question, why we keep getting 5 of the same thing.
I sold a bunch of vehicles last night, thank you.
But you
Yeah,
can
Sassy.
you can sell a sub coil now too, or flex coil.
So you can ask Sassy. I sold a bunch of vehicles that we didn't use.
We're just trying to make sure that we keep our accountant in business. That's all.
Our accountant hates every single one of us.
Meh. Could be worse.
Well, you
Yeah.
started off with 600 mil, and now you're down to 565.
Actually, 650 mil.
Yeah, so you lost 100 mil.
If we really wanted to make it back, we could.
Yeah, but a lot of that was just experimenting with different stuff and seeing what was what.
Yeah.
Hey, if money doesn't grow on tree, why do banks have branches?
Rah, rah.
Heh, 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 heh.
Of course, Jeremy would find that funny.
I do find it funny. I'm gonna put that in my database. Database.
It's like
Yeah.
normal people have meme catalogs. You have like old people jokes.
Yeah.
Not that old.
Well, I
I'm in
mean,
my
it's just a
This big white hopper holds a lot of grain.
yeah, but it probably doesn't hold as much as the combine.
Yeah, it holds more.
Oh, does it actually? Wow.
It's 200 and something, isn't it?
The combine only holds 150 something.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't hold as much as the transport trailers though.
Yeah, 'cause it's over 140,000 right now.
Yeah, it holds like 211 meters squared,
Hmm.
whereas the transport trailer's 250. The unrealistic one, at least.
Yeah, it has 178,000 in there now.
I think it'd be pretty cool though. Like after we get to the point where we're just like, what the heck on this server and not really sure what else to do, because we've gone through everything and learned stuff, it'd be kind of cool to start one up on Silver Run.
What's that?
A different map.
That's the new map from the Platinum,
The
Oh, are you talking about the one
the-
that?
the forestry
forest-
one that actually has like the roller coaster you have to build and all the different new industries that you have to build up first and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, that
we,
was
we
cool.
tried. We tried that,
Oh yeah.
but there's something on that map that dedicated servers don't like, and they keep just crashing.
Well, then it'll take some time, but we'll get there.
Is there grain in this one?
That being said, I mean, if you want a mega farm, there's some very good mega farm
Yeah, maps.
maps.
Is there?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some of the mod maps.
So I tried to download one. It was a 16x flat map,
Hmm.
and I can't figure out. Cause I downloaded it from ModHub,
Mhm.
and I can't figure out how to get it to work.
Mod Hub, like the third-party website, you mean?
Yeah.
You actually have to take the file, unzip it, and then drag it into the mod XML file. I've done it the old way before.
I guess I'll try that. But then how do other people get the map?
You can send them the actual download in like Google Drive or something.
Well, you can get the mod maps directly off like the in-game mod hub.
Well, that don't have the third-party ones,
It has some of them.
but it don't have the 16x flat map that I want.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long that would take to harvest? By the way.
No.
So imagine harvesting this map, this whole map, 16 times.
That would be awesome.
Would it be?
At that point, I'd probably set my crews, go downstairs, pop some popcorn, eat, come up, do another row, do the same thing.
GPS mod will be a necessity on that, please.
I just love that response. Would it be?
Man, I'm all for having a new map.
I did a large map, not that big, but it was a big one for, what was it? Was that 17 or 19 that I did that one on?
You mean Corn
The
Belt?
one thing I think would be cool is having, because it seems like you guys like playing with a lot of big stuff. It would be cool having a map that the fields themselves are flat.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, and then everything else is like curved, and even the Swiss map is kind of like that, where like the fields themselves are very flat, but there's also a ton of grasslands for doing like silage and stuff. But the fields themselves are very flat, whereas here, the fields are not. They're very up, down, around. and
Which is
whatnot.
super weird because if this is supposed to be Midwest USA, you're talking about the flattest part of the US.
Which is what I find funny because it's the map that has the least flat fields. So yeah, I don't know.
I smell a new save coming on very shortly. Well, that's one of the things I like about the so how this dedicated servers work. I can have 20 different saves, and I can flip back to them at any time.
Well, that's cool.
So that's the thing. I'm like, I kind of like that.
Well, it's something that maybe we should like actually like sit down and talk about and
I mean,
get a plan together if we want to do, and
we
then
are
maybe
we
look
are
at.
sitting.
I'm standing
I guess we're
actually.
doing it right now. All right, but what I was gonna say is basically, come up with like, go through the mods, decide the ones that we all agree that we want to do, so that maybe we have a few less. It'll help with the lag. And then the other thing that'd be kind of cool is maybe we pick like an area of say a quarter of the map or something like that we buy out everything, and we get like a few things, but we don't just crack or give us sandbox mode money, so that we actually have something to work for.
I worked hard
Basically-
for my money, thank you.
You mean
I
basically
believe
just-
you worked hard for your money, but you didn't work hard for your in-game money.
I did.
But
It
you're
was-
talking about basically just like owning a small section to start out with, but you have to earn the rest of the map, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Well,
I
he's
like
talking about starting off pretty much vanilla, maybe a little extra money. To buy
I'm saying like if we want to get a little extra money, we can use like one of the government subsidies or the windmills or something like that to get us up some extra money in the beginning so that we can buy some stuff. But like start out with, you know,
5 million.
a realistic amount of vehicles and stuff, and then you know whether the vehicles we have are realistic or unrealistic spec more likely, just because well expediting things is fun, but give us something to actually like work for more map or more areas instead of just being like we own everything.
So like instead of having 600 million, have like 6 million to start out with.
Exactly.
I like that because then you actually feel the progression as you're going instead of just playing with the farm tools. You're actually like earning stuff and you're working
there-
towards stuff.
Exactly.
Well-
We have a progression in the game as well as the having the tools that we like and being able to actually like.
So, in all honesty, this map was never intended to have this many people on it. I gave this much money because I've never really played the game, so it was kind of Sassy and I were just buying anything and everything and just trying it out, me learning it. 'Cause I think I played Farming Sim 19 with them, but maybe only an hour or two.
Fair enough.
So originally, this map wasn't intended for everybody to play it.
That's fair.
Well, you can actually keep doing that if you're okay with it. If you guys look through and you see mods that you think you would like to do in the future on the map that he was just talking about, this would be the perfect time to test them out because you've got the fields. You got plenty of time to test them out,
Well-
see how you like them.
I think for a lot of what we have, we probably don't need. Like, we just have a bunch of random vehicles and crap. I think the tow hooks are a necessity because I get stuck at least once a day.
And in-game day,
I
not
pers-
real day.
Yeah.
As much as like having the truck that we have is really nice, I really like the TLX truck mod. I think it's TLX because it's got a lot more variation and the sound for the vehicles is just so much better. And they're just it's like full satisfying.
We
But
have
you
to
still-
have Big Bud.
Big Bud for sure, yeah. Because
Because-
Big Bud.
Well, that and because we usually use Big Bud for all of like our seating, other than
You need something big enough to be able to pull that multi-seater.
yeah, because we had the
And
multi-seater and then the other the seat grill, the attached all-in-one.
I also
Other
really like
than-
the Colossus.
Now,
Yeah.
one thing that I do have a question about the trailer that y'all have that holds like an insane amount. You're doing a field that big. From my personal experience, if you use something like that, while it's not quite realistic, it does definitely help out with huge fields.
Well, yes, we learned that yesterday because we harvested is all total equivalent about 10 fields of nothing but silage, and Woody and Sassy were doing the truck runs, and they were non-stop back and forth. Like, as soon as they dropped one trailer off, they were picking up another.
Yep.
And then you had Lib and I in the field, like, and they could barely keep up.
Yeah.
And we figured that out. One of these trailers is equivalent to what, 5 normal trailers?
Yeah.
So
The one thing with the TLX truck mod is it still has those unrealistic specs in them for the trailers and stuff. So you can still get the same like unrealistic trailers. It's just you have different vehicles with more customization. You don't just have that one specific truck.
I'm all for
I'm fine
truck.
with that too.
Like I can we can go through it and I'll show you it later and whatnot.
Come on,
I
Yeah,
have
get
it on mine.
I have no problem starting another save.
See, if you had like 4 or 5 other people with you, then you wouldn't need those big trucks because then you'd have enough people to just run like
But-
constantly with smaller trucks.
Well, but
So
then
you
you got to
could
think
do
it's,
something big.
that might not be fun for them though if they have to do a million truck runs.
I mean,
It all depends on the people that you have, right? And
Yeah.
the other thing
Yeah.
is we're kind of like, as much as we're coming in right on time with like the platinum release, you got to remember most of the people that are like hardcore into this game that are going to want to do that grind have already done it because they did it at the beginning. So the new thing for a lot of people is the logging in the new expansion and whatnot. So you're not going to have as many of the people that just want to come on and grind and be on a server like that. And if you do end up getting that, then we can definitely change that. But I think it's more realistic that we're going to be with like a smaller group of people to begin with, at least.
Oh, hi Woody, I didn't even hear you join.
I heard
Woody?
him join. I heard the big slap when he hit the table.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was just interested in the conversation because I come in at the point where you were sort of like spreading your seed and running backwards and forwards. So I just thought I'd keep quiet, you know.
No, we're talking about kind of starting another map, but making it not stupid money like we have now. Actually make it somewhat realistic. Have something to work for.
Give us a purpose as opposed to just making stuff because we can.
I can see the benefit in that. Yeah.
Well, and like I said, when I first started this map, it wasn't intended to have as many people. I'm so happy we have this many people on, but it wasn't intended. It was intended for me to pretty much learn the game, not have to worry about money. And oh, I messed this up. We lost the whole field. Now we're out X amount of money and restart. Might have to restart the whole game.
Yeah.
But
That's kind of how Windsor Churners came about, with people who said to me, look, we don't want, not, funnily enough, it's not the people that were on your server or the people that ever went to your server. It was people outside that I introduced and said, come and play on Deer Isle or come and play on the other one. Oh, you got traders. We don't want traders. So that's how that came about. Because they wanted purpose. They wanted something to work for, not to be able to sort of like roam around the map, pick up money, and then eventually go to the trader and buy everything they want.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how Winter Churners came about. It was also other factors as well that was more to do with people getting fed up with hackers in Australia and not having a decent server in Australia to play on. That was the main thrust of it, was Harry and Mitch, whose base kept getting raided and hacked. But I can understand the point of view of having something to work for, having a purpose, and, like you say, not having the big bank balance to begin with.
Oh man, who sold the trailer? I was about to flip it over.
Oh, I didn't sell it. I just put it back. You
Does-
just have to go right back to the shop and grab it now.
we have the tow hooks now too. I need to figure out how they work.
wait, won't resetting it reset the
I-
bales? The
I just-
bales
All
we
the
had on.
bales just kind of just went into the ground.
Sounds legit.
Sassy, we have the poop plant has made our poop.
Nice.
So,
The
what, are you,
bioplant?
sorry, there's two conversations going on there. Are you thinking of closing this map down or just starting another map
Oh, I ain't doing
on a
that.
different server?
No, 'cause that means I gotta buy the game again.
So what he was saying before was he can have multiple saves and stuff. So he basically, this would get saved, but it would temporarily be inaccessible. We would have a different one to be accessed.
Yeah,
That's what I say. So basically starting another map.
Yes.
Yeah, so here, I'll share my screen. I can show you.
I've been-
I gotta hop off.
Toodles.
I've got another
Bye.
question about that, Tyler. If you do this, are you planning on having a server that runs like 24/7, or only
This
when
one,
you guys?
this one does.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
the
it's doing that now?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, can anybody see my
I can.
screen?
I can.
I don't have it shown in Twitch. I don't like Twitch to see all this. But right here, it's the save game slot 2. If I hit save games, I can have all these. So I can just
Okay.
select it and hit upload, and bam, that's what it is.
Okay. So yeah, it's not like we'd be losing this if we
Yeah.
decide to come back to it.
And it still shows how much. Wow, we have 98 playtime. 98 hours of playtime.
Well, that's not how much we've actually been on it though.
No, it is. That's playtime. It don't count for idle time.
Oh, well. Dang.
I
But
knew we
yeah,
had a
so-
lot considering I have already 48 hours in the game or something.
Yeah, and here's the first map. We had Silver Run. And here's all the mods. So instead of deleting them, I can just activate them or deactivate them.
Nice.
Or just different ones we want. It's not that hard to add.
I wonder.
Well, that's- I mean, from my point of view, as I've only been on this game, what, 3 days? It makes no odds to me one way or the other. I'd still have to learn it, whichever map you go on, which... And I know somebody was talking about logging and that sort of like European, Austrian, I don't know if it is, or it might even be Canadian looking map. I don't know. Looks
There's
like
a
one for
Swiss
logging.
Map, there's a Swiss map, and then there's
It kind of give me a sort of like Germanic,
yeah,
Austrian look.
Yes, that's the other one. I don't know if it's German or Austrian or what, but that's the rig of it. And then there's this one, which is considered the American map.
I just think it's
Yeah.
oddly not flat.
Yes.
Although to be fair, around where I live, this is what the fields look like. Just like this, every field is like hilly and annoying.
And I've got nothing against that. Like, it's definitely got a fun game-esque to it. I think it's more the fact that for the play style that most of the people that I've seen coming here want with the bigger stuff, it's a bit of a frustration.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, like I have... Why can I... So that digestate, I can't put it in our slurry tanks. I don't know what to do with it. I can't...
Well,
Oh,
that
it
looks like an. Oh, I was going to say that looks like an outlet rather than an inlet where you are.
It's both, but yeah,
I found
he
it.
figured
I'm
it
an
out finally.
I'm-
You just had to go to the
I'm-
right point in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I went crashing into that round thing on the ground with the forklift the other day from thinking it was a bale of hail. Bale of hail. Bale of hay.
Yep, I often bail the hail here too. That's kind of what we do, and then we turn it into our igloos.
Hmm.
Yeah, my girlfriend's pretty happy we finally got internet and whatnot in their igloo.
Oh, Nanook of the North, is it now? Right. Remembering cold weather shared bodily warmth is how you keep warm.
So how far up north are you?
I'm not really that far up north. I live in southern Ontario. I should be in a smartass.
Well, that's further up north than I am.
Yeah, we live in the south.
But, yeah,
Fair.
well, it's kind of the middle of the east coast, but it's also the south.
It's considered the south though, and it is very hot and humid.
I live in Ohio, the land of the corn, home of the wheat.
I live in North Carolina, home of
Blackbeard.
Sweet home
Yeah,
North
pretty much.
Carolina.
Cows for life.
Where's
Yeah.
Southern Ontario then? Is that?
Canada.
Canadian.
I know it's Canada.
Isn't it like the part like by Maine, New York, all that, like the north?
Oh, well, I'm further north than the lot of you then.
Oh,
I live in Scotland. If you look at a map of Google, Scotland is roughly in line with Hopedale
oh, nice.
in Newfoundland and Labrador.
So,
Okay,
Sassy,
yeah.
the poop truck holds 22,000 liters.
Nice. That's a lot of crap.
I wish I lived in Alaska though.
Ugh.
I love cold weather.
I think it would be neat to experience the 6 months of sun and 6 months of dark.
6 months of sun, yeah. 6 months of dark, no.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
that
it'd
would
be
be
fun
cool.
for the first 6 months of sun, maybe.
I would
Oh, we
totally
can-
enjoy that because I'm up all the time.
We're gonna have to harvest this for hay or something because it's in that third stage and it's super tall. And we're gonna have to remow the other one, Sassy.
Have y'all seen how big the vegetables grow up there when they have 6 months of sunlight?
No, I haven't.
They get huge.
I think they can do that too with like simulated sunlight too, somewhat.
Yeah, but I mean, for them, it's just natural light that they're getting,
I know.
which I thought was so cool.
This road is so covered in grass, you can barely see the road.
I wouldn't want to live in Alaska because literally, A, it's very expensive. Everything up there is super expensive. And B, I like cold weather, but I also, every sport or activity I like to do outside is a summer thing, so.
Fair.
It kind of makes hard playing golf, doesn't it? In the snow, you lose your balls in the whiteness.
Yeah. I mean, I don't play
I was just
golf.
looking at the map. I'm about equivalent to roughly midway up the west coast of British Columbia.
Okay.
Awesome, many cow.
Kitsuit, Ariana, Ianish. I don't know what these sounds. They sound very almost Inuit type names. Anyhow,
All the bales. Some
So, can I fertilize this before we plow it, or do I have to wait?
I think it has to be cultivated and then, but I'm not sure. Try it. Throw a double application down and see what happens.
is that your poop spreader?
Yes.
Oh, that's not very good. I don't like that one. Haven't you got one that's just like the big barrel on the back with a big chain that spins round and just throws it everywhere?
I can.
And it is in the game.
The crap slinger.
Most farmers use what you've got there in the centre of the field, and when they get near the roads where the public are, they swap over to the other one.
Oh, it's fertilizing.
Wow, this uses a lot. I've already went to 1,000, 2,000 liters.
Yeah, it's because you're double fertilizing.
yeah.
That's the catch. So what you can get is you can get the refill wagons for that, and basically you can refill remotely. So you can just be doing that, and you have people running the remote fills.
Well, we put down a biogas plant and we were playing with that, figuring out how that works.
I can bring a tank of fertilizer there if you want. There's a fertilizer tank you can buy.
The one you want is the Garrett Coyote. FRC 65, 36,000. It holds 65,000 liters.
Yeah, can that actually be filled at the point though?
Yes, you fill it at the point, and then you bring it, and you can remote fill him.
Okay. I wasn't sure. You used to not be able to actually fill it from the point in the FS17 or 15.
When I was on another server, and that we were doing silage, and that is exactly which one we were using, doing this exact thing.
Cool.
So I know that one works.
I'm glad they switched it because it made no sense why you couldn't fill it up.
Agreed. Yeah.
I have literally used almost 22,000 liters in this one pass.
Where did all the
Yeah,
tractors go?
You've gone across like 12 fields, so.
See, to me, it don't seem that big, and I think that's just because around here, one field is probably about 100 to 200 acres.
Hmm.
So I think that might be my problem. Why I think everything looks so small.
Well, if you want, I can look through some of the mod maps that are easily accessible and just see if there's one that I think could be good, and I'll send you a link.
I was about to start looking now.
I figured you were doing fields.
Well, I am, but
Yeah, that works.
this thing turns on a dime.
Just
I'm
wanted to get
literally
four-wheel
spinning.
steering on, yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally spinning poop in circles. Oh, I need to stop. I'm getting nauseous.
I'm glad I don't have that issue.
I'll be back in a second.
I'm driving through the poop.
Is it fun?
It's very smelly.
Don't you wish you had smell-o-vision right about now?
Absolutely not.
Why wouldn't you want it though?
Mr. Woody has appeared in my chat, along with the sassy Moo Moo.
Yay. Wait, did my message just come through now?
No, I just never acknowledge you.
Fair enough.
Because the person that messaged under you is the one that banned, and I got squirreled.
I do that all the time.
Is Jeremy still in here, or did he get off already?
He got off. He said he had to go.
He didn't even text me, nothing.
Who's Razor?
That's me.
Hello.
Hello.
Have we spoken before? I don't think so. I thought
Don't think
Libert-
so.
Libertine, and what was the other one? Liz, who's just gone off? That's got a Z in his name, or Z, depending on where you are.
Zlur.
That's it, yeah.
It's nice to meet you, though.
Yeah, I'm the token limey, alright?
No. So I knew Zlur
Everybody's gotta have
Jeremy.
one.
I knew the Zlur / Jeremy in real life. I worked with him, and now it's to the point where he's kind of stuck with me.
Who's stuck with who?
Zlur is stuck with me.
Hold on a second. Where's the plane?
Oh,
Plane?
that's nice. The bridge on this map is so steep that this thing gets stuck on it.
What happened to the rest of the data?
So, as I know absolutely nothing about this game, as you all know, what do you want me to do? What needs to be done?
I
Or you just-
mean, right now we're mainly spreading slurry on fields.
I've been live for an hour already.
No, you
10 minutes.
Huh?
1 hour and 10 minutes. I'm looking at your Twitch stream.
Oh, I was just looking. I have no drop frames. I'm streaming at 60 FPS at 1440, and it's running about 6,500 gigabytes a second.
Still got to do a stream since I put the new capture card on. I'm kind of interested to know what that looks like, but I'm not doing it now. It's too late. I've only just got up.
God, I can't make that in this vehicle. Just shut it.
So let's look at some mod.
Why can't I fill this trailer up? Where do you fill it at, Tyler?
The poop one. The poop pit.
Oh, the silage pit's connected to that?
Huh?
That's where the silage slurry's going?
Yeah, it goes into the poop pits.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, not the. Well, I already pulled one from the cattle barn, so the remainder of it is in the. I put it in the pit. There's a lot of these mod maps. Well, it's actually like that one has a cow in the front.
There's only 13,000 more liters of slurry.
God, man, I can't believe how much we go through.
Well, we don't have a lot of cows yet. I'm telling you, once we have the like proper amount of cows, we would have so much wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
See, the problem with some of these maps is I don't know. Wow, this is nothing but a forest map. For forestry and farming.
That's good.
See, if we do a forest map, we have to have an auto load log trailer because there's no way.
I mean, I've done it the other way, but
Yeah, but I don't have the patience for that.
I mean, eventually you can get it.
So, why is somebody getting? These numbers have to be up.
I'm putting more silage in to make slurry, Tyler.
Okay.
Mickey's got a strip of wheat that's ready to harvest.
I don't think we can harvest it because
Unless you join his farm temporarily.
Well, one thing he said to me last night is he was sort of like standing around doing nothing, waiting for his fields to grow, while everybody else was like busy, and he had nothing to do.
he could have temporarily joined our farm and.
I don't think he knew that. I don't because until I asked you earlier, I didn't know you could do that. I thought once you was a part of a farm, that was it. You're a part of that farm. I didn't realise you could move around farms. That's, you know.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, honestly.
So if you speed time up on the map, is it speeding time up for everybody or just for your farm?
Everyone.
What's up, Mr. Mohawk? It's first time seeing you in. Yeah, I don't know what other map we need to... 77 fields, 5 active farms.
You really want 77 fields? That's a lot of fields.
Thanks for the subscribe. Hopefully Twitch will pay me now.
Which paid me no attention.
No,
Yeah.
I was just looking at some of the maps. I don't know anything about them. Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, these are mod maps, are they?
Where I'm at, yeah. So, ooh, that one's a 4X. Large and wide fields. Holy cow, those are huge fields.
See, that looks more like what I would expect you. How many X is this one?
I don't know. It's just, How do I find the size? So Mohawk, this is one of the games I have a dedicated server for.
And orbital.
Why can't I find... Oh, that help. I'm just happy somebody subscribed. And the fact the sound worked.
What's
I
the
have
sound?
just a normal, generic... I need to get something cooler. Like, this one guy... this one guy has a sound that is super addicting, and it makes you want to keep
Hi, Woody.
seeing subs.
Hey, Mickey.
We had a visitor. She hasn't seen us since we were, 12? Or something.
Oh, it's 10 years.
Yeah.
Mickey, you have a wheat field ready.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Well, no,
Finally.
it's a strip of the wheat field. I'm stood over
Oh.
by it now.
I'm waiting
know-
for the whole thing so I can just go one big harvest.
Probably what's in the middle that's ready to harvest will wilt by the time the rest is ready.
Oh, I don't want to accidentally take out some of the other growing ones when I try to harvest the ready bit.
As long as you don't run it over with your tires, I don't think the header will actually damage it or do anything to it while it's not ready.
Okay. A lunch
It's
making,
sleeping, so it looks like
Please.
someone's
It
trying
won't
to
affect it much.
help you up a bit. And apparently, I can join your farm if you want help.
Oh.
Yes, so should have mentioned that yesterday.
You can just move between farms apparently if you want.
Mohawk, I did, but there's just stuff I'm going to have to sit down with you whenever you get a free moment and see exactly what you want. Because there's so much with it. It's not just like it's not like this one is cut and dry.
Are we sleeping again?
I'm about to join, so you might lag.
Okay.
It's up to you guys if you want to sleep. I just figured we could push it forward and get it so that
Do I have to download the mods again, or?
Just one,
There's a new
just
mod been
one.
put on the chains or something.
Chainsaw.
No, chain, like tow chains for a truck.
Oh. Okay.
Speaking of, I need to see how that
Mickey,
works.
I am Razor. It is good to meet you.
Oh, hi, Razor. What? I think I said it wrong.
No, you didn't.
Oh, but, oh. You said Razor. I didn't.
Razor.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
Razor. R-A-Z-A-R. Razor.
Or
Oh.
you can call him what I call him, which is douchebag. That works too.
Yeah, I answer by either one. Although you got to be careful because a couple of us respond to douchebag. So,
Oh.
oh, don't crash, don't
Do
crash.
I have to buy the towing hook, or is it already up?
You have to buy it from the shop, I think.
Oh, the thing's getting close.
You've got a fair few weeds in your field, Mickey.
I do. I don't know which
Is
is
there
sweet.
trailers?
There shouldn't be any weeds because I turned weeds off.
It might have been.
Go back to the trailer drive and then go to missiles.
Well, I don't know what the weeds look like in this game.
Well, there's daisies, there's poppies, there's I don't know what they are.
Don't they look like little flowers that pop up in the field?
Yeah, thistle.
So it
There's
might have.
thistles.
When you turn off weeds, it might have not. They might have grown before you turned it off, so it might have just put them in because before you turned it off.
Are you talking about the little white things in the grass?
Yeah.
Because I was planting and I kept seeing those little things. I thought they were part of the wheat.
No, they're weeds, Mickey.
Oh.
It's
Which actually surprises me that I even recognise them, because someone once asked me to put a shed base down, and so I got my brother-in-law who's a builder to help me, because I've never put a shed base down. And all she ever said to me was, be extremely careful with my plants, please. So we turned up, and I said to Michael, I said, look, I'm going to have to get rid of those plants first. And he sort of looked at me, and I said, well, yeah, she told me to be very, very careful with her plants. So I lifted each and every one out. I wrapped it in newspaper, the roots in newspaper with a bit of soil, dampened the newspaper, put them in the shade so they were ready to be replanted when she come home. The shed base was just about finished when she got home, and she come out and have a look. She said, oh, that's lovely, thank you very much. And then she looked at the flowers on the path at the side of the house in the shade. She said, what's that lot? I said, they're the flowers you didn't want us to damage. She said, no, they're the weeds I left in.
So,
I don't know. I haven't got green fingers. I can kill plastic flowers, me.
fair enough.
I literally had to drag the chain.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could throw it in the back of something.
It won't even let me pick it up.
So where are you, Mickey?
I'm still loading in.
All right, I'm stood by your tractor. I don't know if it's your tractor or whose, but...
It's green and have yellow tires.
Well, no, it's got black tyres with yellow rims.
I meant the yellow rims.
Yeah, it's owned by you.
Okay.
You
Along
going,
with
Lib?
this, I've no idea what a Kuhn Espro 6000 RC is for. I don't know. Oh, it's seeds. Right, okay, it's seeds.
I don't get this chain.
I'm still loading in.
Yeah, it takes a minute to load in.
It takes longer because I have a hard drive.
Same. It takes me a while
I
too.
got one of those security, you know, those like professional like security, like hard drives for businesses.
Yeah, like the server grade SS or HDDs.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Yeah, I have a
Just
similar
one
hard
now.
drive. Mine's not
I don't
server
know
grade,
what
but
makes it server grade though. I just picked it because it said it was for business. I was like, oh, that must be good quality. Plus, I like the storage of keeping all the games.
Is there a way to adjust the strength of your hand so I can quit dropping this damn chain?
I don't know.
Only by putting on super strength, and it's a pain. 'Cause it comes with a ton of other stuff.
Oh. Oh, hold on.
Oh, is that your truck, Woody?
I haven't got a truck.
What's this yellow machine in front of me?
I don't know where are you.
I think it's one of our tractors
Running
we
across
left
the
there.
field.
Oh no, that's one of Giant's.
Oh. It looks like it was like it reminds me of that CAD, the company called CAD or something. They make construction vehicles.
Oh yeah, Caterpillar.
Well, not I don't know what I know what they look like and the logo.
Yeah, the logo's like it says cat. It's Caterpillar, the company.
Oh, I never knew that. Okay, I'm here, Woody. Wait, am I here? Which field am I looking at?
It's yours. Field 32 you're looking at.
You're at the edge of 31, 32. I'm sort of at the edge of 32, 34.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I'm stood next to your
my
plough or
goodness.
whatever these bits of machinery are, and your
Oh.
tractor, and
I think I see you.
well, you've got nothing here to harvest that bit of crop with, though. So
Oh,
I don't know if you can borrow a combine or a harvester or something off of Giant.
I don't
You
know. I
can,
think I
you
would
can go
have.
to the store and just lease one temporarily.
Okay.
Right, so where's the store?
Store.
P.
Press P.
E?
P. P.
Oh,
Oh,
like
P
more.
vehicles. I see. Right.
Which one of these do I need?
All right. We've
For
got
the week.
harvesters.
The card's called a harvester. Is that what I need?
Yes.
And I
Okay.
think
What,
you get
what about the thing in the front? Does it
You
come-
can get that.
That'll-
You can get that in
That'll
a
be a
second.
header.
Yeah, it'll be a header. It'll
Oh.
be under the little trailer symbol in the shop. And
Oh,
you
it
plant
comes
it,
installed?
huh?
Does it come installed when I get the vehicle?
No, you have to do
No,
that
'cause
separate.
there's different headers for different jobs.
Oh, so which one would I need to get that teeny bit of little without cutting extra?
I mean,
Well,
you
you've got
can.
to do the whole lot eventually, so you might as well at least one that'll do the whole lot.
Well, I don't know what would do the whole lot.
So,
Neither do I.
any combine will do it. It's just the size is the smaller the combine, the longer it's gonna take.
Combine, you said a harvester.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
they're
harvester, combine harvester.
harvesters.
Oh,
It's under harvester in the shop. Harvesters.
okay.
So
I
you
don't
can.
know which one I should lease.
I would stick with one of the smaller ones, like the Deutzfahrt or the Rostelmash, because it's cheaper to lease
Oh.
for you.
The Nova 330, yeah.
Yeah, you
That
can
one?
do that one. That one's
Okay.
fine.
How do we do customize? Lease. Yeah.
And then you're gonna go to the little trailer
Okay.
symbol below it. Below the tractor symbol on
the
the
little trailer below it.
below the tractor symbol on the left.
Okay, there's trailer, agro wagon, there are headers.
Headers.
corn headers.
Headers, because you plant it wheat,
Just
right?
regular. Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Yeah, so regular headers. And then they have the
Why isn't it going? Oh, okay.
the Power Stream 500 is the one that goes with your combine.
Okay. Oh, I gotta click details and then lease. Okay.
And he needs a grain trailer too to lease, correct?
What?
Yes, yeah, you'll need something to put it in. He's got a tractor.
Yeah, he got a tractor, so he just needs a trailer. So
Which trailer? Like agro wagon or the trailer?
trailer.
Just regular trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Which trailer?
The DK 115 is pretty good.
Have you actually got farm buildings and somewhere to store the grain?
Well, he doesn't have to necessarily store it.
He can sell it.
I
Oh,
just
right,
wanted to
okay.
sell it.
No, I don't know this game any better than he does.
Hey,
No,
Sassy,
no.
what are you doing?
I
It
am
really is.
helping.
If we work together, Mickey, I won't have a clue what I'm doing. You'll go bust.
Can y'all
Oh.
store stuff in each other's silos?
No.
Sorry?
Okay. I was just asking if you could store like your stuff in somebody else's silo.
No.
No, but Mickey can sell it and make a profit.
Yes.
So
So
that's
Profit,
the whole
yep.
idea, isn't it? To sort of run through the
Yeah.
game, making a profit and improve on your land.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget.
Giant was
save-
talking about initiating another map and putting this one to save at some point. So
Oh,
if he does make another map and put this one to save, you've only got the three fields there.
okay.
So what we could do is, if we work together and maybe had a slightly bigger farm and try to make a profit on it.
Yeah.
yeah, you could do that. You could join his farm and help him out.
Because I mean, Giant's got like about half a dozen people that'll help him out on his farm, and you're on your own, aren't you, Mickey?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
if
by
you ever,
choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'd benefit Mick if he was actually on somebody else's farm. That way he could learn stuff.
Oh, I played the other game before, the 2019, and I was doing something like, I had that thing that had like a little hose. It would come out of the harvester, I think, and then it would dump stuff into the little back trailer. Then I would go up to some type of thing and back, and they would tip backward like sand or something, and then they would sell.
that was grain.
Oh, but I don't remember what it was. I
I
know
ju-
that make money.
So not knowing anything about the game and just sort of like waiting for people to tell me what to do, I think it would benefit me to actually just get on and do it on a new plot of land and just either succeed or fail. So that would be ideal if you're going to start a new map to do it at that point.
Oh yeah, Woody, if we do start a new map, we should have our land, we should be neighbors, farming neighbors. You could have your
Well,
land next to me.
Another
We
thing
could
that
see
you
each
can
other.
do, you can hop on to YouTube and sometimes find videos that show you how to match up the proper equipment with the proper, like the proper headers with the proper
Sassy, where
hardware
you at?
and things
The
like
cows.
that. And you can like play your own copy of the game. Like instead of logging into the server, just load up a map and just play around with those. So when you hop onto the server, you'll have a better idea of what to do.
That's what I did earlier to try and suss out whether my driving inadequacy was something to do with the lag or was something to do with me. And I got to say, I think it's probably more to do with lag, because I drove the tractor on there around quite well without any problem.
Sassy, I got the tow hook to work after I figured it out. It is glorious.
Nice.
I am yanking this tractor behind me around like it's a toy.
Being somebody that has bad internet here, I can tell you that I don't know about that version of Farming Sim, but 17 and 19, both of those, if you have bad internet, it makes the driving a little janky and kind of hard to control sometimes. So,
Well, I don't have bad internet. I've got 500 downloads, 70 upload.
But yeah,
So I don't have bad internet.
it's
it
just
could be the connection between where you are and where the server is then.
well, yeah, because he's overseas and the server is here.
Yeah. So having to cross that distance, there could be something in between there that's
So
causing problems.
What did you have the big map pulled up or the little map on your HUD?
On my HUD, at the moment, I don't have any pulled up. I only pull that up when I want to go somewhere. But if I'm driving, initially I put like the big square jobby.
So if you pull a little one up, it will have your ping inside of it.
Fair enough.
Does it? Because all I can see.
At the bottom, it should
Oh
have your,
yeah,
what's your ping?
60. Oh, it's somewhere between 80 and 60 something milliseconds.
So the 80 might be where your jankiness is coming in. 60 is fine, but
It's
just towing.
bouncing around. It doesn't stay. It doesn't stay on one number. They're just numbers are just all overlapping them. But it's certainly in double digits, not triple digits.
Well, mine's only bouncing from 10 to 15, but yeah.
One of the things that can help is just slowing your speed down some, plus increasing your field of view. Your if you can adjust that on there, if you increase your field of view on
I
that
really
game,
wish you could see my face right now. Most of that just went whoosh straight over the top of my head. I could see
Okay.
loads of fields in the view that I'm looking at.
okay, your field of view.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know how to get to it on this game.
Okay. I don't have
You
that
hit
game.
you hit escape and go
I
down
love
to
escaping.
the gear. Yeah, the cog. And where's field of view?
Field of view, field info. Oh no, that's field info, not field of view. Camera, reset vehicle, indoor dynamic input controls.
I wish tractors would get damaged from towing them because I'm currently towing one upside down.
Okay, you actually can't do it from in-game, unfortunately.
No,
Cool.
you gotta go to
No,
the
that was
menu.
something else I had to do outside the game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Still makes
it's.
sense.
I know it doesn't.
'Cause you
So,
gotta
alright.
check it to make sure you got the right field. Anyways,
Okay.
but what increasing your field of view will do, it won't make it less janky or anything, but when you got a wider field of view, it makes it easier when you're driving to stay within like the range that you want to be, like the width. So
Well,
like your
what was happening was, and Giant was experiencing something the same.
Oh, I lagged.
You'd steer and nothing would happen. Then all of a sudden it.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off and go play
Oh,
with the
bye,
rest for a
Liv.
bit, and I will talk to you guys a bit later.
I
Alright,
didn't know
see
you
ya.
were leaving.
I'll be
see you
on.
later.
I'll be on probably tomorrow morning if you're gonna be on Giant. We can go through stuff.
Do I have to
Nope,
lower
works
this
good
thing?
for me.
Yeah, you have to
Alright,
lower.
talk to you then.
See ya.
If not later tonight, depends on what time you guys are on.
Oh
Till.
God.
I'll be on probably for a while. My sleep schedule is non-existent right now. I
Okay.
like the mod you sent, so I think
Yeah.
that's a really good start.
Oh
It's all good.
shit!
We'll
Come
talk
on,
later.
damn it!
Yes, sir.
Later, guys.
I hate when
Yeah.
it doesn't grow in a straight line.
Yeah, don't forget you got rear wheel steering on that, so it'll spin the back end round before the front end.
Well, I hate that feature.
So, Sassy.
What's up?
Uh-oh. How do I get out of here?
If you make turns with the back end steering, just make sure that the turns you make, as you're trying to correct to stay straight, just make sure that you make small turns, because small turns would make a big difference out front of me.
Okay, so barely like tap the wheel or
Yeah,
twice.
taps. Just taps
Yeah.
on the keyboard.
And remember, you don't have to go the full speed. You can slow down. You don't have to go the full speed that'll harvest. Go at the speed that you're comfortable with, and then as you get more experience with it, you can start doing it faster.
Okay.
So,
I just want to don't chop any. I don't want to chop any of this green.
It won't harvest it if it's not ready to harvest, I don't think, Mickey, because looking down,
Oh, it won't.
I don't think you've taken anything out of this.
Oh, is that true? Is that what?
Yeah, that's what I
It's
was
not
saying
weak,
before.
It'll ignore
So
it.
if it's not ready to harvest, as long as you don't run over it with your wheels, it won't destroy the crop with the header.
Nick,
Oh.
you should probably look into, like, YouTube tutorials.
Okay. I just need a little refresher.
But this grass is in the third stage with both fields, so I'm probably gonna start turning them into hay.
All right, I'm trying to get manure. I'm testing something right now.
No, that's fine. So
Oh, that sounds dodgy.
the chain thing is amazing.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I think we should. Like, I was using that loader, and now we're just yanking stuff around. I'm like, you can permanently keep it attached to one vehicle and just tow it around when you need it. So I'm like, that
I'll
might be
hire
worth
a
it.
worker now. Now the worker is going.
Yeah, when you hire a worker, they will not destroy your crops. They can't do that.
Oh,
But you sometimes have to babysit them because
Yes.
they will get stuck or not be able to get past something or something like that.
wow. Then I have to go back to manual.
At least to fix them being dumb, and then you can set them back once you get that fixed.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
where
I see you
it's
running
gonna give
by
me
me.
a heart attack. Oh my god.
Do what?
This game's gonna give me a heart attack. My ship, if I get blown up, I have to pay over 7 million credits just to buy my ship back.
What?
And I'm playing Elite Dangerous.
Never heard
But
of it.
A
there's an
boring
auto
game.
Oh,
there's an auto docking feature that I can use it to launch my vehicle, and sometimes, since I'm flying a very large ship, sometimes the thing will start to run me into the inside of the station, and it's done it a couple of times.
Did you ever?
And, oh my,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, what were you gonna say?
I thought you were done. Go ahead.
That's right.
I was gonna say, did you ever figure out what was making you turn left randomly like that yesterday, Tyler?
Nope, we're still doing it.
Oh.
That's what I
It's
say.
just
I'm
very
not.
long-
I'm not the only one that's having problems with the steering. So I'm not convinced it is lag. I mean, that may have a little to do with it, because if you play on a server further away, you're always going to get lag. There's nothing you can do about it. You've got that time difference between input and execution.
Nick,
As
did-
I'm not the only one experiencing the problem, I don't think it's lag.
Nick, did you say whether or not you had that problem yesterday?
what?
I was having it,
don't-
yes.
I think I had. I don't know what to tell.
So,
Sorry, I said Nick. The Sassy Cow.
What?
The Sassy Cow real life name is Nick, and sometimes I call him that.
But
Yeah.
try to stick with Sassy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Sorry about that. But Sassy, did you say yesterday that you were having some trouble with the thing steering like that?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot
It
of
could
people
be
have
one
had
of
that
the
problem.
mods.
No, because it's been. But the list of mods that Lib sent, I actually like. And it gives third person for the people who like third person, so.
Yes.
I
For
don't
those
like third person.
for those Fortnite players, it gives third person.
You fall into that category too, don't you?
I
The
actually
only time I
prefer
ever
first
use
person.
third person on games is for driving. It's the only time I ever use it.
Same.
Honestly, I prefer driving in cab a lot of times.
It's preference, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm used
This
to
is
it from racing games.
So much grass.
I like driving with my head out the window.
And your tongue out, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Slobbering up
I'll
the
bet you
road.
roll over and let people rub your belly for a little treat, don't you?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love those belly rubs.
I'm here with you, Tyler, at the field. I'm starting to get some stuff out of your way.
Sometimes they feed me snacks that are so good I can't believe they're not bacon.
Oh,
Hmm.
don't talk about bacon. I haven't eaten since I got up. I had a weird day. I got up about 9 o'clock UK time this morning. I did some work on the DayZ server, got the gun in that people were asking for, sorted the types file out. Then I was driving around the map, and then for some reason, about 1 o'clock ish, no, it might have been about 3 o'clock, I just come over so tired. It was unbelievable. So I thought I'll go and get a couple of hours kit, then come back on here. I woke up at 1 o'clock at 1 a.m. Saturday morning.
You said you got a cup of what?
A cup.
What was it you said you got a cup of?
I didn't mention a couple of hours.
Oh, a couple of hours, sorry.
I thought I'd
I've
get
got-
a couple of hours sleep. That was it. Yeah, not a couple.
Sorry, I've
Sorry,
got
bad English.
no, I've got my other game that I'm doing playing, and sometimes the engine on my ship revs up, and it kind of interferes with what I can hear from y'all because everything plays through my TV speaker.
Oh,
Hey,
so how do I hire Woody to drive my vehicle?
so what? It's you don't hire. Well, you do have to give him permission. So give me 1 second. I have to explain it to him first. So, if he hits escape
Escape.
and then goes to the barn with the 3 people in it, or no, just
Yeah,
the barn.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So-
see his farm is
Yeah.
double click his farm.
Well, whose farm?
Not
He-
you, man.
No, I'm talking to Woody right now. If
It just says Sambo.
yeah,
Yeah, double click Mickey or it might.
yeah. So the one that says player Mickey, double click on that one, and then hit yes to transfer.
On Mickey or or his name.
On the you're at the barn, just the barn, right?
Hang on.
I can stream it to Discord if you want.
I'm just going to show you. I'm just doing that to show you where I am.
Okay, 1 second.
Ton of hay.
Okay, that is fine with me.
Are you going on the path, Woody?
I'm trying not to run across your crop, so I'm just
Oh, making a Yui.
yeah.
Okay.
Where is the tedder? There's the tedder.
Oh, yeah. Giant, did you see the mod I showed Woody? It was a Valheim mod.
Oh, I just damaged the corner.
It's okay.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Streaming.
Oh,
Here we go
Yeah.
again.
I can tell you're having problems. Sometimes it does that for me too.
Reminder, PG streaming.
Were you on Twitch?
Sassy doesn't have language on his stream, so
Oh.
Oops.
I have a warning. He does that.
Sassy streaming as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we're both streaming.
Oh, well, like they used to say in Farscape, oh, Frel.
I've actually never played that.
It's not. It's a TV program.
Oh,
Ben
okay.
Browder, Claudia Black, space-related science fiction.
I am into science fiction, so you figure I would have heard of it.
We need another mower. This AI is horrible.
Do you want me to get
Well,
another
I'm
mower and
So,
bring it?
If you're, are you trying to empty that? Don't operate it just yet. Are we in the truck?
Sassy, you like that mower? You know, that tractor?
Hang on, let me reverse.
The versatile? I mean, I don't care if we get rid of it and get a smaller one for the tedder.
No, I don't like that one. I tried it. I can't get into it.
I just like the company that makes them.
Right.
Sassy,
Yes.
Mom and
That's
Dad
it.
just made it to
Try
Brunswick,
that.
Georgia.
To where?
Brunswick, Georgia.
Ah, okay.
They're heading down. This was the day that they were heading down to Florida, to my grandmother's house. They're going to be there for about a month, so that's why
Party!
Well, that's why I was able to hop on as soon as it was, because Dad wasn't here.
So you get
That
to have.
looks like it should go straight into the trailer, Mickey.
So you have all the freedom to party all you want, correct, Razor?
What the? I was muted the whole time. I was trying to say I have to pipe out, but it's not piping.
Does it have to be full to release?
No.
It is full.
No, you have to have it over the green hopper or something to fill.
There's a wagon
that-
under there.
He's over my trailer.
Well,
Does
then
the trailer have a cover on it?
It looks like it does, but looks like it's open.
Take it off. Yeah.
Hang on. Let me. Can it? All right. I'm gonna join your farm. If Woody can get out of the tractor, I'll just take a look
Okay.
real quick. I'll just promote myself to admin when I get back, Tyler.
no, that's fine.
Okay, I'll add you two to the permission.
You don't have to. He's admin. He can.
Oh, okay.
We can switch to any farm and do whatever we want.
That should. It was just glitched.
Okay, well,
It was
Alright.
glitched. I just closed the cover and opened it back up, and it worked fine. It was bugged.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
No problem.
thank you very glad, sir. Thank you very glad.
No problem.
This farming thing's obviously not for you. It's worn your hair out, isn't it? Look at it. Oh, you must have had some stress.
Sassy and I tried to make our characters look as ridiculous as possible. That's why mine's running around in a hazmat suit. Yeah, my guy's wearing a hazmat suit with a mask, the whole nine.
Do you want me to come and help you mow first, Tyler? Because I have a mower right here.
It's up to you. It's entirely whatever you want to do.
I like mowing.
I think now we can go to Sal. I think. Where do we go?
I have
that-
a new follower.
Is it
Nice.
full? It's only 61% full, Mickey.
Oh, it
you might
is?
as well
I thought it
harvest a
was
bit
full.
more and
Oh,
fill it
okay.
up.
Yeah, that trailer can hold a bit more than that particular harvester.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
I'm so tired of seeing grass.
I never get tired of seeing grass.
Oh, look, there we go. Look, I was hardly moving, and it shot off all over the place and just destroyed some of his crop.
I have that happen a lot.
Same.
Sassy, didn't you say that you could revert this to the better steering of 1.1 whatever it was before?
Yeah, 2019
mod.
steering. It's a mod. And
I
that
do wonder whether that would help.
I
I
got an
other
idea.
people.
Man, I want to get so fat. I found these. I wish I never did. They are Reese Puffs cereal bars. So it tastes like the Reese
Oh.
Puff cereal.
oh, that is so good.
I have literally eaten like half the box already.
Where did you find those at for research purposes?
Dollar General.
Note it. Hey, we have a Dollar General. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run down the road real quick.
Okay.
Oh, it is all bad because Holly wanted a snack, so we stopped there. And apparently, I was hungry. Yeah, I spent $80 on snacks.
I do that.
Now, Now Sassy has to get some research material.
Yeah, I just have to get some research material. I'll ride my dirt bike down there.
Is it Renee or Renee or Renee? Renee.
What are you talking? Oh, the viewer.
Somebody must be bored and desperate and wants to watch me.
Hello, viewer. Super GT here.
Rainy.
Hey, why don't you say Rainy
That's right.
instead of spelling it weird? Renee.
Maybe
Oh.
maybe it is Renee.
No, I know who it is. I know them in IRL, so I'm annoying them.
Oh, I do that to my normal viewers, even if I don't know them. So, don't
That
you
only
want?
offloads on one side, doesn't it, Mickey?
Yeah, I'll just wait until I circle back around again. Usually, when I was playing last.
Oh my God, that was perfect, Tyler.
I would leave the tractor on the place like that you're driving on that's already been harvested. That way, I don't know, just circle back and dump it in.
Okay, well, I'll find somewhere to wait.
Tyler, how cool does that look?
Well,
Tyler, chill with the Reese's Puffs.
I'm gonna get the harvest. Wait, should I get the harvester 4 again?
Only, well, yeah, I mean, if we know how to stop it filling, because we don't want to spill all this lot all over the ground, do we?
It won't spill unless you
not in
hit
the
Control
right position.
I. It won't actually spill grain from a combine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
I hate this.
whoops, I missed that whole strip. Oh well.
It's not that much. We're gonna have so much grass, Tyler.
How much is this? How much is wheat sell for?
You can actually check the price if you hit the
Oh,
escape key and then go to the little tablet with the bars
tablet.
on the. If you hit escape, it's 1, 2, 3, 4th down from the top. You click wheat and it'll tell you all the different places and it'll tell you if the price is going up or down and what place has the highest price. And if you double click the place with the highest price, it'll mark it on the map for you.
How do I know if I'm marked?
It'll show up a little blue.
Tag place?
The arrow on the left side will turn
Okay.
blue.
I
Hey, John-
had clicked the place. I didn't click tag.
Yes.
Woo, we almost touched tips. I was close.
A family channel.
Yeah. Tips of the mower deck almost touched. Ring, ring.
Sorry about that.
Power Rangers.
Who has a home phone still? What is that?
No, that's my cell phone.
I know, I was joking because Motorola has the very old style ringtones.
What? And that's a real word. Higginbotham Road? I have.
It's Georgia. What do you want? It's deep south. You're gonna see some weird.
Then that's pronounced Higginbottom, not Higginbotham.
Botham is bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Higginbotham
Well, put
Road.
It originally originates over in the UK, that name. So as a little test, just like I tested these guys the other night, you got a pen and paper? Or
Somewhere around.
if your memory's fairly good, just remember these letters: MILN for November, GARV for Victor, IE. Okay, now pronounce that name.
Hold on a second. I am gonna have to. I can type it in on my phone.
Okay.
Right, give me just a moment. Okay, give me the letters again.
M for mother, ILN, GARVIE.
Mungarvey?
Go for it again, pal.
Milne Garvey?
You're not even close. It's Mulguy.
I would have never got that.
What?
It's Mulguy.
Mo guy.
Yep. It's a little place, and I'm not pulling your leg. If you put that into Google Maps and put right next to it Scotland, you'll see exactly where it is. It's not far from Glasgow. And it's Mulgai.
I can't believe we haven't hit each other yet.
We literally could not have come any closer, though.
No, there's no roads. No
Alright.
grass in between.
Oh, god damn it. I hate
Mickey.
back wheels.
Mickey language.
Oh.
Is that considered swearing?
In the
Yes,
U.S., in the
yes,
U.S.,
because of the word that he used in front of it.
What, God?
God and then the following word.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I was laughing at something my mom sent me. I'm gonna have to turn the ringer down.
Where do we go?
I need to be on your left-hand side, Mickey.
Oh. I was thinking we should just drive up to the mill together. I could just pump all this in.
So
Well,
if
if
we
you
run
want,
over
you've still
the-
got some to harvest, but I'll follow you because you know where you're going. But I think Johnson's I saw, or was it Johnson's Farm Market was the best one?
it's just throwing it back down on the field, Tyler, the stuff we missed.
Good. That's what I was wondering. I was hoping it wasn't getting wasted.
If it did, it wouldn't have been that much, but no, it's not getting wasted, luckily.
Oh!
Tyler forgot. Perfection.
It's going in.
You know, I'm like, I sit here thinking, I'm like, oh, I should have the AI drive so people think I look professional. I'm like, you know what? That's a bad idea.
Yeah,
The AI will just get stuck on nothing.
you'll get stuck on a pole, and people will be like, "How much have you been drinking today, sir?"
I'm full. I'm full. Oh, there you go. It stopped
Hey, get water.
automatically.
Yeah.
It'll stop on its own.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know whether I had to tell him to stop when I got to 100%.
Okay, so
So,
Gold
Where is
Crest
it?
Valley.
sorry.
Gold Crest Valley. I don't know where that is.
Okay.
Alright, so you have to take it to the train, and then you have to load the train and then drive the train out to the map.
I can't just drive there with my combine and.
Nope, because the place does not exist on the map. You have to take the train. And to use
Oh.
a train, it costs $1,000 an hour for the train.
Oh god, how?
So-
honest-
In that case, you might want to actually pick a different place to sell to, so you can save the
Okay.
$1,000.
What about the feed and grain south?
So if you double click on it, it should pop it up on your map.
So all the green ones are on the map, but the red ones aren't.
No, the red ones are where the prices are dropping. Then the green with the arrows up is the prices increasing.
Yeah. So
Oh, so
the
that's Goldcrest Valley is the best option then.
yes,
Yeah,
but you have to rent the train, so it costs you about $1,000. So if you're not selling much grain, it's not worth it. You have to sell a bunch of it to make it worth your time. So for him, the feed mill is down on the bottom of the map by field 70. If you tag it, you'll see it flashing on the bottom of the map.
Oh, I see it
Okay.
down there. Follow me, Woody.
Feed mill. I can't even see feed mill on the list. Grain mill.
Farmland 70, Woody.
Okay,
Below it.
I'll follow you if you're going down there.
so Sassy,
Yeah,
I
me-
figured. Oop, hey, can you move this?
Whoa! What the?
I seen that. That's almost what it does to me.
Yeah, it does it to me every once in a while too.
I figured we'll do this field first, and then move on. That way we don't get overwhelmed.
Fine with me.
I think that was my biggest problem when we did try to do both fields yesterday. I'm like, ah.
You're like, too much. Brain overloading. Cannot comprehend information.
Pretty much. This is safe. This header's still running.
Oh, I forgot about that. Just walk into it and test it, Tyler.
I tried. It didn't.
Where am I?
You're sitting in the seat of the combine harvester in front of me.
Oh, wait. I go right, I think. I don't know where I'm going. Trying to go down this path.
Oh, come on, turn! For God's sake!
Oh, God, we're gonna crash. Oh, we're stuck. I'm stuck on you. Oh, good. I'm free.
You wish.
I got a Rustle Mash tractor.
Do I go right? Uh,
Hang on, let me look at the
check
map, Mickey.
zoom in. I'm trying to go between 55 and 54, like there's a little gray path.
We have so much hay. This, as I'm heading it, it's almost covering up the whole
I
ground.
don't even know where we're going. Where are we going?
Down to 70.
If you
Down to
take
70.
that gray road near 55, 54 all the way down, it'll take you down to the road to get to
there's
it.
70 there. Right. So yeah, we need to turn left a little bit further on, Mickey. Not just here.
Oh, I thought it was here.
No, not yet.
Clicking the wrong button.
It's this road on your left now, Mickey.
I'm
when
bringing.
I talk, am I coming through the microphone real loud?
No, you sound fine.
Okay.
Well, at least to me, you sound fine.
I mean, I had to turn you
All good
down a
here
bit.
as well.
I had to turn you down a bit, but other than that, you're fine.
Okay, well, I'm asking because my microphone is sitting about a foot and a half from me, so I'm talking kind of loud to make sure it picks up. But if I'm talking too loud, let me know.
I'll just turn you down.
Yeah, I can just turn you down.
What
Wait,
speed
what's
you
that?
doing, Mickey?
16.
Everybody's turning me down.
Trust me, it's a blessing for us, not
Oh
for
God!
you.
I just hit somebody's tractor.
It won't damage it.
Oh,
I know. I
in the
was
middle of
saying,
the road.
I was yanking that little tractor around with the towing chain to see if it would damage it. I was sad it didn't.
You want BeamNG farming sim, right?
God, no, that's excessive. That's just if you hit a pothole, your tire's falling off.
We can't have nice things.
I would actually like to see them try to attempt farming sim with BeamNG physics.
I don't think anybody's computer can handle it.
Why no, mine can't.
No, I'm just that physics with this game. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh God, somebody's gonna crash into me. Oh, it's just a tractor on the side. Oh, that's giant.
No, I'm in the field.
Oh, it said giant on there.
Oh, yeah. I'm
It's
in the field.
probably glitched and has him hovering over it. It's been doing that lately.
Oh,
See, the thing is, this game at least gives Giant a chance to be outstanding in his field.
Voodoo,
and I still mess it up.
voodoo.
Are you chugging along too, Woody?
Yeah, I think you're doing a bit more than 16 because I'm doing 19 and you're still pulling
I'm
away
doing
from me.
14 now. I'm at.
Okay, well, I don't think these speedos are that accurate because you're pulling away from me, and according to my speedo, I'm doing 19 kilometers per hour.
He might be in miles
I
per
know,
hour.
I meant mine's in miles. What?
Yours is in miles, is it?
Yeah, MP8, 14.
Why is mine in kph then? That's like
Because
coffees per hour. That's what I should be drinking, not how fast I'm going.
Default sets it to kilometers an hour, and you can change everything. in
Oh,
the-
of course, yeah. It
Yeah,
wouldn't think to sort of like put it in real money, would it?
They do it that way because the developer is actually British, so they put the default to their metrics, to the metric, and then if
when
you're
all
American,
cars over here are miles per hour, so they put it to kilometers per hour.
it makes no sense.
At least you can go into the settings and change that for yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I saw that
complaining.
earlier, same as it's got euros. We don't use euros.
They have a few
Yeah,
options for currency.
It's the blue circle you see next to me.
But I mean, in reality, it doesn't really change anything. It just changes a symbol.
Yep, it doesn't actually
So-
like
Right,
simulate.
so I just drive up to this blue symbol, do I, Mickey?
Yeah, you drive the green wagon over the
Over the little
wait.
yeah, and then it'll give you a button that says press I to unload. You do that.
And then I think it'll flip. It'll go like the bottom. I think will open up. I think that's how this one works.
I think that's a tipper trailer actually.
Oh. Well, where the bottom opens up to let stuff out.
No, where the like back or sides will open and then it tips this trailer side.
I think our baler might struggle with how much we got.
Probably. Bales will be shooting out of that thing like it just
Oh,
ate
it's
Taco
kicking
Bell.
back. I see it now.
Shooting out of it like what?
Like it ate Taco
Sounds-
Bell.
Oh. Oh, did you know that they're doing a new Star Wars game now? It's going to be out next year.
Yes, I
Well,
already
yeah,
seen it.
Lego Star Wars.
No, that's already out.
Oh, but then I'm
It's
not
the sequel to
Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm
Law and
dude.
Order, a TV show.
No, Fallen Order.
Oh, never heard of that.
It's a Star Wars game.
Has puzzles in it, things like that, where you can use the Force to solve these puzzles.
Wait, when he don't leave, I still got stuff in my thingamajig.
I like the force and tear down.
Oh no, that's not a sentence I thought
I
I'd
f-
hear tonight, Mickey.
I found I found a glitch in that with that mod, by the way, Tyler. I have to show you still.
Did you?
Oh, it's so broken.
Oh, you can't unload the harvester here. You have to put it into a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, he drove all the way up here just so he could tip it in.
Makes it a lot easier.
God, this whole
Yeah,
ground is covered. This is crazy.
Yeah, this
Now
is a
that's what he means, Sassy, by waiting until the third stage.
yep. You
What
get
is it you're working on, Tyler?
Right now we cut the grass, now we're tedding it,
Right.
and
I
we're
just
gonna
gave
windrow
you
it,
a-
and then we're gonna bale it into hay.
Cool.
It's a
And
very easy, just boring task.
Your silage that you've got, it's already started.
Fermenting.
it's already
Okay, good.
fermented, Tyler. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, someone uncovered it. We have 2.9 million liters of silage now.
Oof.
That's enough to feed a couple of cows.
That's enough to keep
I
the
got
cows fed.
1,000 mon-
For about one game year.
Yeah, about one game year.
So,
Yeah,
do y'all
that's
have
fine,
cows yet? Or
Yeah,
We have a few.
we have 40 something, I think, 50 something.
I'm mad that you can't ride them.
Same.
We should be able to like put animals to work. I think that would be cool.
You can actually ride the horses in this game.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we need to actually, like, when you start out going hard, they give you a horse and a plow.
That would be awesome. I would totally love that. Although
I
PETA
think
might
it'd be a good idea, but somebody is gonna complain about it being animal abuse or something.
That's what I was just gonna say.
That's what they're made for.
I was gonna say PETA would be so not happy with that.
They don't like me because PETA stands for people eat tasty animals.
You need to learn how to spell the word eat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fine. People ate tasty animals.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Still
say.
not the same. It's still not spelled with an I.
Huh?
PETA is
Is it
P-A.
spelled P-A?
No.
P-A? Oh, it's P-E-T-A? Okay, then I'm the one that needs to learn how to spell.
That's why you had me so confused. I'm like, what?
Yeah, P-E-T-A.
Okay.
P-E-T-A? PETA?
Yeah, people eat tasty animals.
So true.
Yeah, chickens and pigs taste delicious. I'm not stopping eating bacon. You will probably bacon from my cold, dead hands.
Oh, don't give me that opportunity. I haven't had a bit of bacon all day.
I'm so tired of seeing grass.
I'm not. This is fun for me.
I'm upset because on my stream, this grass and these colors look super vibrant compared to what I'm seeing.
You can probably adjust the vibrancy in the game settings. Oh my god, that is the biggest pile of grass I've seen. Holy crap.
This stupid thing just slammed me into the station
I
again.
cannot wait until we see how many bales we get out of Winfield.
You don't want to know. You do not want to know. It will be stupid. The bales will be coming out like almost instantly, Tyler.
Well, if that's the case, I was wondering if we should do one for hay and one for silage? Like bale silage? And just store it?
I say we should bale this field and then see how many we get and then go from there. I think that'd be our best bet.
I'm fine with it.
I like this roll still mash. It's slow, but it's got good power.
How I see a list of the vehicles I have. There's some
If you hit P,
F4.
close to
Don't do that.
It's actually accidentally ran over a part of your row.
it's all right. I can re-row it. If you hit P and then go to the symbol that looks like a little garage, that's how you see how many vehicles you own, and it'll also, I think, show leased vehicles.
Oh.
I think for this, I'm going to try to make the biggest bales possible.
Okay. It's still gonna fill up stupid quickly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like big bales. Yeah.
Oh, ow, that was hurting.
Have another Reese's or Reese's Puff bar, Tyler. It'll make you feel better.
Alright, I gotta unhook the tether.
Tyler, you're making me. Oh man, and it's about to close. I can't go and get them now. Darn it.
I love this ship.
Oh, I hate this.
I love.
Where you going, Mickey? Yeah, you had to turn right at the end of this road to get back to your farm.
Yeah, I'm taking a shortcut.
Yeah, that's a long way for a shortcut, Mickey.
It's just a little hill. I keep tapping the A and the D too much. And I spin out.
Yeah, don't forget, some of those fields that you don't own, you shouldn't really drive across, because if they've got crops in them and you drive across it, you'll damage their crops.
I wasn't at the crops. This is my field. This number 32 here.
Oh,
Um,
we're not going to harvest the rest of the stuff then?
Oh, we are. I came back to harvest all the yellow wheat.
Mickey,
I came back.
do you have a controller? Are you able to use one?
Yeah.
Because if you do the steering with the controller, it might be a little easier because you can just slightly move the stick to do slight movements.
Okay.
And it might be easier than using keyboard and mouse.
Where did my controller go? God, where is it? I had it. It disappeared. Wait, I think I lost it.
I tried using my controller, it was even worse than using the keyboard.
I found it. Now, got stuck on the cable here.
How fast are they coming out, Tyler?
Very.
Yes.
I think I already pooped out 3 bales. And I'm just... Oh, there's 4.
It's I
There's
plugged
5
it in,
in 1 row.
and nothing is changing to the Xbox buttons. It still says keyboard buttons.
You have to go and.
Sorry, go ahead,
Probably-
Nick.
You'll
Or
have to
Seth.
activate it.
Yep, you have to activate it, and I don't know if you can do that if you're already in game.
Nope, you have to go to the main menu.
I'll do it tomorrow. I'll use the controller.
Sassy, before we start a new map, I would like your input, so hopefully he comes back when you're here.
Okay. If you text me, I might answer, or I'll have my mom tell me for tomorrow.
Well, he said he might try to come back in later tonight.
I have no life, so I didn't even know it was 10 o'clock. I thought it was like 5, 6
What
o'clock.
time is it?
10 o'clock.
Holy crap.
What time is it? Oh, 10 to 6 or 7.
Oh, lag, why lag? Holy cow. That was bad. I
What
don't
I've
know
always
why-
said, isn't it? You're just a total lag.
I don't know why I'm lagging. The server is right beside me.
Nice one.
You lag.
Sassy, we got... This is... Oof.
And just
It might be worth getting the big bale like the 180 round bale trailer and getting the 180 round bales.
well, you got to remember you got to stop every so many.
Oh, I know. But with how much we're getting, I think that might be.
Well, you might want to do it then. I think you can even use the Pottinger baler and just disable the wrapping feature if you want it to.
Can it go up to 180 though? Or is it 280? I don't remember. I just went the biggest bale possible.
$180. Yeah, the Pottinger can do 180. No, 150. I'm sorry. The Kuhn VB3190 can do 180. So you want the Kuhn if you want big round bales.
You want to buy it for me?
This will put me over 11,000 tons of cargo delivered here.
Sounds interesting. Oh wait, I don't like cargo delivery. I like blowing stuff up.
I can only deliver 752 at a time.
Seems like a game issue, not a personal issue. Like, why would they limit you? I want to do what I want to do.
Well, just like a ship can only carry so many weapons, it can only carry so much weight. Can't put
True.
all the guns on the
Hey,
ship.
how many straw bales did we get from that?
Half of them glitched through the ground.
What?
The trailer flipped over, and I was trying to flip it, but Lib reset the trailer, so the bales glitched under the map.
Oh. That was the whole reason we did that.
Well, we do have the wheat we can sell.
Yeah, I have the wheat in the grain bin. We only got like 150,000 liters out of it.
That's still probably like $50,000 in wheat.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad they made it where we can just run through signs.
That'd be
Otherwise,
so
I think
irritating.
I would be so aggravated I probably wouldn't play this game. Here you go, business. Have a random mailer. Hey, this baler matches the tractor. Does this one do the 180?
The Kuhn, yeah. The one at the shop does 180s.
Oh, hey, I can turn on automatic drop.
Yeah, but you still have to stop for it. Or else you'll just run over a bunch of stuff and miss it. Because it won't pick up while it's unloading, is the thing.
Okay.
That'd be nice if there's a machine that would, like, kind of windrow it and pretty much a baler all in one. A self-driven baler. with kind of like a Wind Rover, like maybe the front of it be a V and rake everything in.
I'm not 100% sure, but the Vimir pack might actually have that in it. The DLC
really?
pack. It's a DLC though.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to buy that.
I'd rather buy Texas DLC for Truck Sim.
You play American Trucking Simulator too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that I have Wiimote, I'm gonna have all the levels on my online account too. Heh.
Chicken device.
That's that thing I told you about, Mickey.
Oh,
It allows you to mod the game without actually modding the game. The mods all work from Wiimod rather than from folders in your thing. Which brings me to the other thing, that Viking ship, the I don't know if Giant finished telling you because he went off on another question.
oh,
It doesn't work with Mistlands at the moment.
oh, okay. So we would have
We
to
tried earlier to get it to work, same as the other mod I used, which was Quality of Life. That doesn't work with the latest version either.
I wouldn't expect it to work. It just came.
So
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
gonna have to be a bit patient if you want that mod on.
I'm gonna have to get up, so I am going to mute my mic for a little bit.
Okay. I don't feel like hearing your bed scream for help. Does it still do that?
Yes.
That is great. That is the noisiest bed I have ever heard.
Okay, my mind's going blank now. How does Sassy know what noises his bed makes when he gets out of his bed?
So if he doesn't mute the no, if he doesn't mute the mic, it's a hospital bed that has old metal springs in it.
All right.
The springs make all kinds of racket.
Right.
The animation on this is glitched.
I see it.
It is forming the bale behind the baler.
I see it on my screen too.
Oh, it just ate it and pooped it back out. Oh,
Twice.
That's not glitchy at all. I think that's perfectly balanced in-game feature.
God, I am missing so much. Look, oh, he's doing it again. Oh. Okay, this baler sucks.
You don't like having to stop every 3 seconds.
No, it's just,
It's missing a load of stuff as well.
well, the pile is just so high, the baler can't process all of it. So we'll have to windrow it again.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I kind of figured I'd have to.
But yeah, Woody, so this grass, if you can see it, it's so tall because it's in the 3rd stage. And that's when you get the most out of it. But there's so much, at least huge piles like this. Oh, I missed it. I suck at this. The glitchiness of this baler is really making me mad.
Why?
I don't know, it just is.
Break-
I keep forgetting to stop.
Is it breaking your immersion?
I just don't understand why it's doing it.
Farming Simulator.
I've just suddenly got very, very cold. I'm going to have to go and put my heating on at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Only 3 o'clock?
Well, Well, it would be 4 o'clock, but we've got another hour to go.
Nom 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 nom.
Is it satisfying, Tyler?
Yes.
I am going to go and cook myself some sausage, bacon, and eggs in a minute.
Is it like peeling the fresh screen protector off a new cell phone satisfying?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I don't like having to stop. Why is it doing that? Is it showing it like that on your screen too?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I know in Twitch, but I didn't know if Sassy could see it
I've
doing
got
it.
you
Oh,
on
no.
Discord and Twitch.
Ah,
Yeah, it was doing it on my screen too.
that is really bothering me. Oh,
Why is this sign solid, but all the other ones aren't?
So now we just got to wait for the rest of this field to grow then.
Yeah. I also got a field that to my left.
Yeah.
It's the same. I think it's the same stage.
how much did you get out of that?
Huh?
Uh,
Remember, a few thousand.
We've got 100% on the first one.
No,
Which would-
no price when you guys sold it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
got
even how you look at
1,000
that.
money. 1,000 something.
Tyler,
Yes.
this bale is not supported.
I don't know.
No,
If
you have to get the one trailer.
Which trailer?
There's a specific trailer for the 180 round bales.
The modded one, the auto load one?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually,
I'm
it's the
gonna
lower
check
one.
out the vehicles. Which one of those vehicles you said is the?
Yeah, they're 1.8 meter round bale.
can you buy it while you're there?
Do you know which one it is, Woody?
What's that?
Pick up the leftover on the ground.
I think that's some kind of baler. I'm not sure.
You can also just use a forage wagon.
Which,
Where do you see the profit loss sheet of this farm?
Go up. The money coin. Down, down, down.
Down, down, down.
Well, Mickey, we're in the red.
oh,
I
we
see.
are.
200,000.
That's because he just bought equipment, though.
Did he buy it or did he?
Well,
lease
he
it?
bought the tractor the other day.
Yeah.
He-
What was that machine you was talking about?
The harvest income so far, Giant, is 6,072, but he's still got a whole field and 2/3 of this field to go as soon as it's ready to harvest.
Oh, he did take a $200,000 loan.
Did? I don't
Yeah.
remember doing that.
You could have bought the combine.
Oh,
Oh well, it's no big deal.
is it called what? Wait,
Ju-
what's it called again? You said.
Vehicle leasing cost 7,883.
So Sassy, the trailers I put the hitch on them, so you can get a dolly
And double it.
link 'em up.
Okay, I
Well,
didn't even notice.
I watched one guy on YouTube. They had 4 trailers hooked up back to back. I'm like, that is crazy but awesome.
Who would have done that? R.D. Allen sounds like the kind of person who would do that.
Let's get rid of this.
Oh yeah. He'll sell it now. Sassy, I forgot the name of that thing. Said something.
Forage wagon?
Forge wagon.
Yeah, it's in the shop.
Is it a vehicle?
It's a trailer.
Oh, a trailer.
It's under, well, it's not under trailers, it's under Forge Wagons, but it's in the little trailer section. You scroll down and there'll be one that says Forge Wagons. It's next to balers.
Oh, I see. Forge wagons. Balers. So I would need a forge wagon and a baler.
No, you can use one or the other.
Oh. Well, if I use the baler, does it make it into those little
Bales.
straw bale things?
Yeah, it'll make it into bales.
Oh.
The wagon just picks it up and puts it in the back. And then you transport
Oh.
it to the sell point.
Which is better to have them into bales?
Bales are more work, but it just depends on what you feel like doing.
Oh. Is bale worth more?
I don't think so.
Chip chip.
I'm so bad at backing up these type of trailers.
So if I wanted to get a baler, have pictures of my track.
Can you? Is there a way to lease equipment from another farm at a cheaper rate than you can lease it from the shop?
Unfortunately, no.
So farmers can't help each other out then.
Not really, unfortunately. Would be a cool feature.
And what if I didn't have a farm but bought myself a combine harvester and equipment? Could I then contract myself out to other farmers and just do the work for them?
Actually, thinking about it, Tyler, didn't you say there was a way to hire out jobs to other farms on the map now?
Yes.
So, I don't know if that would be cheaper, though.
I don't know. I can really see. So I can give him contractor access so he can use our equipment. There you go. So now you can use our equipment.
How do I do that so he can use mine?
Who's he? I'll use yours anyway because I'm on your farm, aren't I?
Oh.
We already sorted that bit out.
So Sassy, I'm done with the round bale. That thing sucks. I'm going back to square.
Yeah, that's fine. So then we don't need these two trailers.
No, but we should probably double up the square ones.
Can the other trailer that I have haul square bales?
No, both those are strictly the 1.8 meter round bales.
Can anyone see my screen? There's a bunch of hay bales just appeared behind this sign.
Yeah, I dumped them there.
Oh, right.
Because they're grass bales, not hay bales, so I try to keep them separate.
Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm going to leave these up here, Tyler, and I'll go pick up another one.
Okay. You should try to do 3. That does look so cool.
I don't know if we'd have enough to even load 3, though.
Oh, we will if we do the other one.
True.
I just think that'd be super cool.
I can try. I don't know how well I'll be able to get the... Actually, I might have a way to cheat that. Never mind. Whoa.
I had a new follower this stream, a new subscriber.
Did you have a new Taco Bell?
No.
Darn it.
Both people were from work, so I don't know how well that counts, but...
Count it, and 1.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi,
I
back.
heard what you were saying about my bid, Tyler. You're a jerk.
Why?
I try to remember to mute it, but sometimes I don't, and I do apologize about that.
No, I'm just saying. I was just talking about how I think you have the noisiest bed I've ever heard.
It is. It's an old one.
But it's not older
It
than
was-
you.
You're a douchebag too. It was from hospice. It was one that was donated to me from hospice, and it's a pretty old one. So yeah, when I move around on it, it creaks and stuff real loud.
I wouldn't use creaks as a word. I'd say screaming for help.
Yes, that too.
Screaming for mercy. It wants you to put it out of its misery. How did that not? Oh, I'm not lined up.
Suppose I better actually go to the shop because yesterday I didn't go at all.
Probably wouldn't
Said
be
I
a
was
bad
gonna go to
idea.
Well, I said I was going to go to the shop, then I got dressed, I opened the front door, and I felt the cold air, and I thought, sod this for a game of soldiers. I'm not walking all the way up to Tesco in this. But this morning, when in sort of like 3 hours and 45 minutes, I've got no option. If I want to smoke anything, I've got to go to the shop because I'm about to run out.
Well, how cold is it there?
Well, I know you're doing your stream, but this isn't swearing. Do you know the term, it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey?
Yeah,
And do you know where that saying comes from?
I don't think I want to know.
Oh, no, it's quite clean. It's a Royal Naval term. What it is, the brass monkey is the tray that the cannonballs used to sit on a ship. And the balls are the cannonballs. Now, if you know anything about, is it physics? I don't know which one it is. Or metallurgy? I don't know.
Constriction. when it gets cold.
Temperature affects metals in different ways.
Yeah.
Like brass will constrict a higher temperature than iron cannonballs will. So when it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey, it just means that the monkey, which is what the cannonballs sit on, has shrunk because of the cold, and then the cannonballs fall off it.
That's cool.
So that's
I
where
never knew
that's,
that.
like I say, it's got nothing to do with anything sexual or dirty or swearing or anything. It is actually, a known term.
That's pretty cool. I know about metallurgy. I had studied it before. So when you started explaining that, I understood what you were talking about.
It's like other ones that people say, by hook or by crook. I don't know if you've ever heard that one.
Yep.
That comes down to old farming. If the farmer had orchards, it was actually illegal to nick his property, which is the apples or whatever he was growing. But if they were on the ground, they're classed as windfall. And it's perfectly legal to take windfall. So if you can knock them off the tree by hook or by crook, and they're already on the ground, it's not stealing. I don't know where I'm going here. I think I've taken a wrong turn.
You're right near his farm. Yeah, going up there, it'll be on your left.
Yeah, I think it's this little inlet to the left there.
I don't know how well
Right.
it's...
That's not his farm.
Craving another.
You mention food. If you mention food again, I'm going to come over there and do things that'll make your eyes water.
food.
Pluck one of his nose hairs.
Oh god.
Oh, what? Oh my God. Talk about oversteer and all the rest of it. That was like nightmarish stuff.
You know what movie that randomly popped in my head that I have not seen since I was a little kid?
The Santa Claus.
Christine.
I actually never heard of that one.
It's
It's a horror
super
movie
old.
about a car.
The car literally kills people.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's red and I forgot the name of that. I know that car.
I don't remember the brand. I don't.
Steen, the haunted car. The red one.
Tyler,
Holy pile of grass. Let's hit it. Whee!
Tyler, are you happy?
Yes. With what?
Look,
What am I looking at?
me
Where are you?
behind you.
That looks so cool!
What did
All
you
the
do?
time that engine's running, Mickey, it's costing you money.
Huh?
I said all the time that engine's running, it's costing you money because it's
How
using
do I
fuel.
turn it off?
Enter.
Enter.
Oh, enter. I thought if I get out, it stops.
No.
We have so many hay bales.
Why is it not picking these up?
Did you get a baler or a forager or something?
No, I'm looking at them right now.
All right,
What?
okay.
Mick, why? Because you can use our stuff. So
Oh, I can?
yeah, where have you been that whole conversation?
I didn't know. I didn't know if I could use your stuff because it's on your farm.
Wait,
Yeah, I
actually,
know. I marked you as a contractor for us, so you have
Oh,
access to
okay.
all of our vehicles.
Yeah, but does that mean he can use them to help your farm or he can use them to help his own farm?
But should be both.
So do you charge? So if he picks a vehicle from what you've got and uses it, I take it he gets charged something by your farm?
No,
No?
not unless I make him, but there's no option for it.
Okay. Nice, but a little weird. Normally, if you're borrowing somebody else's equipment, you pay a rental fee.
Actually, in the U.S., not necessarily. A lot of like down the road, this one farmer that, mind you, is in competition with all the other farmers. He actually fell and broke his back, and it was right before harvest season. And all the farmers in the area came and harvested his field for him.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's
But no,
helping
that's-
each other out.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of farmers will do that with their equipment. If somebody needs one that theirs broke down, they'll let them use theirs.
yeah, they
That's
do that
just-
around here in North Carolina too.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard of a farmer really ever charging anybody else to use something.
All right.
Unless they're just snobbish people.
Yeah,
I
but
just thought that was like a common business practice. If you've got equipment laying idle, you can make money out of it by renting it out to a farm that needs a piece of equipment.
I'm sure I'm sure some do, but a lot of that's going to be, I mean, a cheaper rate because I mean they're going to know one another, or
be their family, which is a lot of
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I've no
most of-
idea what happens farming wise in this country because I've never in my life worked on a farm, so I've no idea. It might be the same here for all I know.
Well, around here, a lot of the reason why it's done around here in the U.S. is because it goes back to like the old Western times and stuff like that, the 1800s, where what they would do is they would help each other and certain communities and stuff. Because like if I help you now, then you don't know, a month or two down the road, I might need help. And you might be the only one available to help me. So it's kind of like everybody helps each other, and that way you look out for each other's back, and it helps. Everybody profits in the long run.
Oh, I can see the ideal behind it. Yeah, definitely. But I just don't. Not having been a farmer, never having been on a farm, to me, the business sense says, if I've got this tractor sitting here and you need a tractor, I'll lend it to you and you pay me £10 a day.
Yeah, that makes sense. And yes, some farmers do rent out their tractors. Some will do that. But around here, it's usually the people that are more money focused than community focused that do that, or it's people that are desperate for money because they have bills and stuff. And sometimes farming is a bust, depending on whether or not you got a good or a bad year.
I can see the other side of it as well. You know, my tractor's sitting idle. I've got nothing to do at the moment, but you're working your nuts off over there. So yeah, come on, I'll jump in and I'll give you a hand out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was super. Actually, when they helped that farmer out, it actually made the newspaper. It looked super cool. There was 8 combines side by side harvesting. I'm like, that was so freaking cool.
That's a good job I won in there with my steering, and I'd have taken the ones either side of me out. Well, from my understanding of combine harvesters at the moment, which is very little, I'll give you that, a lot of them are sat-nav controlled. So you plan in your field and how you want to combine it, how you want to harvest it, press a button, sit back, drink your coffee, read your paper, and it gets on and does it all for you, all computer controlled.
So
how? Wait, sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good.
So how a lot of that works? So my landlord had it, and he was actually showing me. So they have to do the perimeter of the field. So they do the outline, and then the computer calculates the best way. And they have to line up the first row, and it'll go all the way, and it'll make slight corrections. But once you hit the end, you physically have to turn it around, line up the next row, and then. So it's not completely automatic, but it does help. He said it increased their yield by over 30-something% because it was that much more accurate, like down to within, I think, 2 or 3 inches. So
right.
Maybe what, 30 or 40 centimeters?
Yeah, well, 2 to 3 inches be 30 centimeters is a foot.
Oh, well, I was way off.
So that'd be about 3 centimeters. That's very accurate, especially when you're talking about a massive piece of machinery on a field.
And also to keep in mind, only the very most modern and top of the line equipment has that. A lot of farmers still rely on stuff that doesn't have that yet.
All right. Like I say, I know nothing about farming. All I know about farming is the last 3 days on this game, and I still know nothing.
That's fair.
And the only thing I know is that repairing it is like crap. You can't even repair with all these things. Like farmers had to get hacked software and or share with each other in order for them to be able to fix their own equipment.
That's mainly with John Deere, not. That's mainly John Deere.
So the other brands are more consumer friendly.
Some of them, yeah. A lot of farm brands tend to make their tractors pretty easy to repair. I think from top of my head, all I remember doing that is John Deere. They're the only ones that I know of doing it. Which is why a lot of people are very pissed off at John Deere right now.
Oh, so they avoid the John Deere ones?
Well, a lot of farmers actually can avoid John Deere. It's the only thing they have in their area.
Oh.
That's the problem.
I meant if they had like 2 options, John Deere and like another location.
Some will, but some can't afford to get new tractors just because of that, so they can't do nothing. They're just stuck. It's rough. It sucks.
It sounds a bit like early Rolls-Royce, that.
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's
early on in Rolls-Royce, when they were sort of like the world's top of the line, most prestige car. If your car broke down at the side of the road, it would be their mechanics that would come out to you. And if you lifted that bonnet to make it look like the car had broken down, you'd get charged double. What they told you was sit there, read the newspaper, and wait for us to arrive, and we will sort it out.
Sassy, what happened to your third trailer?
I accidentally didn't buy auto-loading one, so I had to... Don't question it. My logic is not flawed.
Some of the people playing this game are complete idiots.
Yep, me.
Well, I try to do my best.
I'm talking about the game I'm playing, Elite Dangerous, because I'm in solo, but everything I do in solo, whether you're in solo, private, or open map, it's all like experienced across the whole board. So I'm doing a community goal right now where everybody, like a lot of people are trying to pitch in and do it. And the open server, there are gankers that are going through killing players that are trying to deliver this cargo and stuff. And they're complaining because they're getting killed. If you go to solo or private, they can't touch you.
Why don't you tell them
only
they're
thing-
idiots and say, don't do that?
They already know they're idiots. I mean, there is no way they can be playing this game long enough to get the ships they're getting killed in and not know you can play this game in solo.
Then call them out.
Why?
Mm.
I just rather let them be idiots.
Well, then don't whine about it.
Correct.
Either call them out or don't whine.
I'm not whining. I'm not whining. I'm just saying that they're idiots.
I'm an idiot.
I try to be a complete idiot, but I don't know if I'm that successful.
Sassy, that's just cheating. Oh, what?
Cheating or not, it worked. This is a pain, by the way.
What?
Because you can't even see the back of your trailer. With the camera zoomed all the way out. You can't even see your very back trailer. It's like I'm a snake.
Okay, so how come I can see your trailer? Because John's... Is he zooming around the map in free cam or something?
Wait, how are you on the trailer, Tyler?
I was running,
Oh.
and you started out. Your speed was outrunning me, so I had to stop.
Yay, I spun out. Twice. I don't even know why it happened the second time, but...
So if I stop, then the trailer keeps going.
I think that's up. Well,
Right. I take it those green lines that keep popping up are the strap lines.
Yeah, you can mainly strap stuff down. This is so cool.
If you stand on a bale when it comes past, will it pick you up as well as the bale, or will it throw you off the bale?
Neither. It'll just pick the bale up and I'll just tap the ball through the ground to the ground.
That's what I was saying, so it'll throw you off the bale, basically.
pretty much.
Right, I need a coffee. I need to turn this heating on, because I am freezing. Back in a sec.
Okay. Tyler, you made me want cereal bars now, you douchebag.
You're welcome. Oh, I will be right back.
What
Okay.
cereal bars do you like the most, Nick or Sassy?
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of cereal bars, actually. I think I've had them
I like
maybe 3 times in my life.
these Rice Krispie treats. One of them, cause I've had those. Things.
Yeah.
I like.
I like the Rice Krispie treats, and I also like the Fruit Loop ones.
I never had any Fruit Loop.
Okay, so I forgot about Rice Krispie treats to be honest, but I would. I mean, the Reese's Puff ones sound really good in my opinion. But of the ones I had, my favorite's the OG Rice Krispie treat.
Oh, the one that not not sticky when you bite into it. I mean, like I think there's marshmallows in that too, or something. I don't remember what makes it that orange, that white stuff. It's gooey.
Okay, why are you not picking up the bale?
Did Woody is he on his own now, or
He went to
is he
go do something. Why are these size bales not supported? Why are those bales not supported? Oh, that's so cool. I got one bale mid-fall. Oh, I lost that one bale. I hate this so much. There's 2 different size bales on this field.
Seriously. Can't do this without hitting the station. I don't know why my chest is starting to hurt.
Random chest pains are annoying.
Yeah, I think it might be because of my back again.
I get it sometimes too.
I have it. I got it like a few days ago. And it really hurts when I cough. And then when I try to breathe in and out, it's on my rib.
Yeah,
Somewhere on my rib.
I had that one time when I fell from skateboarding and nailed my rib.
Did your rib feel blue? Like, did it feel like when that happened? Did it feel like ooh something happened?
Oh
It
yeah,
did for me.
I
Like,
knew the instant I hit it. I was like, that's not good.
yeah. Did you get any bruising?
I didn't really get any bruising. I really don't bruise easy. Like I have to get hit pretty hard to leave a mark.
Oh, I bruise easy. I think I got really low platelets, and I remember this one time at the hospital they had to give me that what do you call that, transfusion of a bunch of that yellow stuff in the
Plasma.
baggie. Yeah, that plasma. I had to have that because it was lower than they were comfortable with. I bruised pretty easy. I
My
pretty bad
problem,
though.
my problem is that between my shoulder blades, my spine is curved like forward at an angle to the right, and because it's in pain all the time, plus with how it's pulling and pushing on muscles on my
Yeah.
back, it's caused pain in my chest, and it's been like this since 2006 when I got injured.
Oh no.
But this time it feels a little different.
Like different in a good way or
No, not in a good way. Just the pain feels like it's coming from like deeper down in my chest instead of like in the muscle.
oh,
Like I said, I get that sometimes. Hi Tyler, I can hear you.
I'm back.
hello.
Sassy, what happened to all the hay bales?
I'm taking them. What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't take all the trailers?
It was being very annoying with all the trailers. I just went back to one.
No, I went
Oh,
down
you
and talked to
deal with.
Holly, so
I'll
I,
sell the thing to Woody.
I was antagonizing the cats.
What was that, Mickey?
Oh, I said I'll sell the stuff. Cause I gotta see where to go. Press
Sell what?
P.
Sell what stuff?
The stuff inside the trailer here.
There's nothing
Back.
in the trailer.
How do I take off the top? Oh, man.
And the trailer's empty.
What? It is? I thought I just filled it.
Oh, unless you put stuff in No, I've only just jumped out the tractor. So the
I
last time
filled
you
it
filled
when-
it, yeah, the last time you filled it, I went and sold it for you.
Oh, that's weird.
All right, guys. I'm gonna end my stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.